What's up, YouTube? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I go by Kamari, and you are watching all things Kamari on Kamari Chronicles. If you've been rocking with me, you have seen my last video. I was doing some renovations at my grandma's house. I am in between projects right now, and I decided that I needed to do a little upgrading, cleaning in my own spot. I have not been the best fish parent at all. I had three snails and I have one male beta fish. Now I only have one snail. Beta fish is kind of looking a little raggedy, a little a little worn out. So today I'm gonna bring you guys along with me while I totally redo this tank, cleaning, redoing the pebbles. I have different decorations, and yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys along with me. So let's go. All right, so this is what it's looking like. Uh, pretty bad in my opinion. There's one snail that's no longer with us, and there's the other one. Here's the third one, who's still clinging to life, and then my beta, and his name is Koi. I don't know if you can really see him, but he's in his favorite little bush here. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hey, Koi. Hey. I love how he comes to the tank, up to the tank when I'm right here at it. Yeah, he still has some fight in him. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm just gonna show you what I'm working with the cleanup of this tank. First, I have a small tank to put koi and the single snail that I have. I also have this kind of sponge wand to help me clean the inside of the tank. And then I have white gravel. I do want to change out the gravel, and this may or may not bite me in the butt later on. Because I don't like usually getting white gravel. It seems so, like too hard to keep it clean, but I'm gonna try it out. I also have a new filter to replace the one that's in there. And then I have this, which is I guess you could call it a pump or cleaning. I forgot the actual name of this, but I'm going to be using this to probably just get the snails out because I'm changing out the gravel. So I don't think I really need to get in the gravel with this to get the dirt out. So it'll at least be here if I need it. And then I have some decoration, different things. I probably will end up putting maybe one or two of these in there. I'm not too sure. I also have some more live plants. So, and that's what I really want to do. Really want to just keep a bunch of live plants in there and maybe like one of these. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I also have my handy dandy bucket. I'm just gonna have this just to put the old gravel, the old decorations, and sit maybe the plants, the live plants I have in here already. I'll probably just sit all that in here so I'm not messing too much up. Oh, I do have the Beta water conditioner drops. All right, so let's get started. In audio. So these guys have a temporary home, and I am going to go ahead and continue getting the tank together. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wipe out the sides first before I even get all the water out. That may help me with scrubbing.
In audio. In audio. In audio. In audio. In audio.
This will probably be a lot quicker if I just dump it. Okay, so I have all of the water out, or a good amount of the water. And now I'm going to start scooping out the pebbles, take off the filter, replace the filter, and do some more cleaning inside. Okay, so we have a clear and clean tank, and then we have koi and one snail in their temporary habitat. At this time, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the gravel. Directions say you have to rinse it before you put it in. Okay, so I'm kind of liking the color of this gravel. It's not like really, really white. It's kind of off white a little bit and almost kind of blue tints coming through, blue or gray. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and start putting in some of my ornaments, kind of playing with the position of those, and I'll go from there. So, what are we thinking for greenery? I really like this. So, I feel like I really do want this to be maybe on the side here or something like that. This will be a good hideout spot for koi. So, let's see what that looks like. I think I like that. I like that a lot. The entrance will be to the back. Koi likes to get in like these little tight spaces, so I may pile up some gravel right there so that he doesn't get stuck in there. I might just put this right here over on that side. Kind of have like kind of like a center stage, but then you have everything else on the side. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. I have to allow space in the background for that big filter. It actually sits in that corner back there and comes out just a little bit, but um, hmm, maybe in the middle. I don't know. Let's try it out. I actually like this. I really like this. That white light is really making everything pop. Don't forget, I have some of these live plants in here that we still can add in here to fill in some spaces. But overall, I think I like that right there. I like that positioning of that. I'm not too sure about this yet, but I guess I'll have to see like how Koi uses it. But for right now, I'm not mad at it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and clean the filter and the heater so I can put those back in. And then we can start adding our water so that we can get it conditioned. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far before we put the water in. I actually like it. It looks pretty good. I cleaned everything as best I could, and we have some of our live plants in there. Hopefully, they'll survive and start blossoming. That one there, hopefully, my single snail will be able to revive this plant. He or she is always on that plant. Oh, I have one more plant that I can put in here. I'm thinking about putting it in the back there or putting it right here. Since I kind of want to encourage Koi to go in this little log here when he wants to hide out. But yeah, this looks pretty good though. So I think we can start preparing the water. I do have to let that sit for about 15 minutes with the conditioning drops in it before I even start putting it in. So I'll go ahead and do that and then I'll get back with you guys. Guys, I have the 35-pound bucket. It's cleaned out, everything has been thrown away. And I am going to go ahead and fill this up. Let's see, 35 pounds is how many gallons? Yeah, let's do the math on that. Or let's let Google do the math on that. What I say, 35? Okay. So Google is telling me 35 pounds is 4.5 gallons. And this is actually 10 gallons. All right, guys, and I apologize. This is actually a 5-gallon tank. We're still good. We're still good. Okay, I did actually 37 drops in here. We're gonna wait about 15 minutes and then we'll be able to pour this in here. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to get this in here because initially, like pouring this is gonna displace all of my rocks and the plants and all of that. So I'll find something that I can kind of let the water kind of slide in on. But yeah, 15 minutes, I'll be back with you guys. Okay, I'm about to head to the gym. So let's go ahead and put this water in so we can get Koi and the snail back in. I'm gonna see if this works. I have a plastic cutting board. I'm just gonna use this and then throw it away. All right, I'll see if I can just kind of ease it on down, I guess. I don't know. Let's just try it out. This could be very bad. This could be really, really bad. Let's just try it out. Okay, that started off kind of rough. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this light off. That definitely didn't help. All right, you guys can still see that. So let's try this again. Okay, so while that's clearing up some more, I'm gonna go ahead and head to the gym, and then by the time I get back, we should be able to put in koi and the snail. What's up, guys? I just got back from the gym. I'm gonna go ahead and put koi and the snail in the clean tank and see how they do.